We were back at the Japanese garden in Cornwall, St Mawgan's. Jake is down there. This is where he got his bonsai from. It's almost a year to the day that we got here for our inspiration day for Big Dreams. And we happened to be just 10 minutes that way from my little brother's wedding. So we had to come and have a look. And it's also Toby's birthday today. Toby is one of the people doing the film work, the camera work. So happy birthday, Toby. It is a wonderful place, but it'd be nice just to take our time and look around, not have to worry about filming. I can hear a woodpecker and a chainsaw. There's a little wren down there. It's been raining a lot, but you can see the fish, just about. And the dark fish. Oh, there's a big fat fish. So there was nothing here when Robert started this garden. Nothing, just a valley. And he brought in all the rocks and all these plants. I think it took about 5 or so years before he could open it to the public. It's just amazing. Certainly the best Japanese garden in Britain. Well worth the visit. It's nice to be back. Now when we were here, this was one of my favourite maples. You hear magic in the background. This thing, look, it just cascades down. We look underneath. It's all green and sheltered underneath. So I thought that was pretty cool. We don't get to see that one on TV. We also did a big interview sitting over here. I don't know, we've got ponds and things. So many memories are coming back. It's only been a year. But it is good to be back. Unfortunately, we're kind of on the clock because I'm taking my niece and her boyfriend up north. So we can't spend hours here. But look at the moss. It's great, being in a valley. It traps the moisture, so it's kind of permanently moist down here and cool, even in summer. And it means you get, I don't know if you can see it, lichens on the trees. It's great. I think this was a spot of their original Zen garden. Robert had it here for a while, and then he thought, yeah, it doesn't quite go there, so he moved the entire Zen garden over that way, and we'll look at that in a bit. We were talking about the mound in our garden, and this is their mound. It's all rocks and moss with a focal point. Robert wasn't too happy with this. I think it's a concrete lantern. But it's okay, it's fine, it looks good. And what he was saying, that you get a different view as you walk around it. So that's one thing we considered after we constructed the mound, is what the views would be from around it. We actually had, I think it was Toby here, shooting that way, and we were on the other side. It's also green, and they have the most amazing bamboo here. They have a bamboo walkway, bamboo grove down there. Right, we're coming up to the Zen garden now. here we are. It's very strange being back. Still a respectful silence. Now, their gravel is quite chunky. I think he said 6mm and 3mm in here. He's got a variety of sizes and it makes wonderful lines. And Jake had to go at the raking. So all this was over there and he's moved it. Well, at least one thing we've taken from this garden. He has the rakes stored in the roof, so we have our rakes stored in a little gateway above ours. You can't step on it now.
No, the pattern looks so much more pronounced here. I wonder it's because the level, your eye level here is lower than our garden.
Maybe, but the gravel is also bigger. It's great.
It's the same color though.
Yeah, it's the same sort of gravel. It's Cornish.
Because ours in garden, especially when it's wet, you don't actually see the patterns that much.
Yeah. I love the different types of bamboo they've got here. They've got all sorts. They're kind of keeping it in with this. They've got some big stuff down there. They've got a bamboo walk, but they also have this maple walk, which is pretty nice. I mean, they're small at the minute. You see all the different leaf types and colours. That'll be the church. Actually, it looks really good against this burnt wood. Really makes the green stand out. We've got dark brown backdrop to ours, but this makes me think. You know, it still provides inspiration. I quite like this. This is roots of a tree, but it's over their stream. So it gives you much more space to grow stuff over the water. And we've got some of this as well. But theirs is much bigger than ours, and theirs is in flower, and ours isn't yet. It's great being back. It's good to revisit some places, because the inspiration just can keep coming, especially different times of the year. I mean, it's the same time of year for us, but we see different things now, we look at things differently. All these grasses down here. Great, look at the whole bed. Something new for this year. Little gateway with some big bamboo. It's a coin basin. Birds zipping through. There's a field maple in amongst the bamboos. You see how lush and green it is. And how much his red stands out in the garden. A bit like our red bench. But just goes to show you what you can do in a very small space. I think this is an acre, if that. And because it's got windy paths and all these barriers, it feels much bigger. Love it.